Greetings, programs. Atari here, you there, and this is the Smart Robot Car Kit 3.0 from Elegoo. Now, you may have seen my review of this little guy on the channel, but today we are actually just gonna sit down and put this whole thing together. So let's get started. Okay, so we've got our handy dandy assembly book, our array of boxes of parts. So let's get this thing going. Attention! Remove the protective film before assembling. I'm going to assume that's in this big piece right here. This is our nice laser cut acrylic, looks like. And that just tears right off, right? Now with as much work with laser cut acrylic as I have done, you would think that I'd be a little bit better at it. But you know what? This isn't nearly as bad as some of the other laser cut parts that I've had to deal with. This paper is actually coming off pretty easily. Let's see, take out 1, 2, 3 from bag with label 4 motor, probably in this last box here. Aha! Look at that. Wheels and USB and battery thing and motors, remote control. So I need 2 M3 nuts. Part of this is also determining whether or not I can do this without other tools or if everything is these guys. So I've got an aluminum block, which 3 nuts, and 2 M3 by 30 hexagon screws, and 1 motor. So we've got our parts here. Push all that in, put that through our block. And we just tighten this thing down. Looks like I do need a small wrench. There's that, and then we'll just use the included hex driver. Get that tightened out. I just need to do this 3 more times. Tomcat was meow, meow, meow. Old hound dog was wow, wow, wow. Crows caw, caw, and the mules hee-haw. Gosh, what a racket like an old buzz saw. Okay, so got that. Now, next page, I need my Batman mask, or at least one of them, and looks like the remainder of the screws from here, and we're just going to attach the motors, something like that. All 4 on the back side. We're putting in these guys. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Cool. So let's see. Now we've got L298N. I believe this is a multi-channel motor controller. Big old beefy heatsink on there. now we need to install the line tracking module. And this all goes underneath the front end here. I don't know if you can see, there's... All right. Okay, that's starting to look like, well, something. So, this is done for now. Now we grab our other Batman mask, and we'll start working on all of these bits. Our electronics, that's our I/O board, Bluetooth antenna, and that's our main event. The good old Uno. Now this is a, of course this is a private label Arduino Uno because it is an open source board, so anybody can really make their own version. They just can't call it an Arduino, but that's what it is. It's an Arduino by any other name, so we just won't tell Arduino that. You know, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose. You can't program a pick with your nose? I don't know. So this is pay attention to the front and back side of the acrylic chassis when assembling. I gotta figure out the orientation here. So I don't know if this is... Ah, that's why you have to pay attention. Look at that. Look at how that changed. Isn't that neat? Okay, so there's that, and then we get this guy. Oh boy, let's see, I'm assuming it's like that. Oh, which way does it go? Does it go all the way up? Does it go all the way? I think it goes all the way. Oh, here we go. It goes all the way back. And then Bluetooth just goes right there. Now, let's get it some power. I'm gonna leave out the 18650s for now, just because I'm not sure if they're charged yet, and so I want to put this together before I put those in there. Anyway, okay, so it's this side. The box goes like that. Alright, and then just like that. Fancy. So it's starting to come along now, yeah. Now let's get our ultrasonic sensor installed here. So we've got the ultrasonic sensor module holder, oh, and SG90, which is the servo. I like how all of the other parts came in ESD bags, and the little ultrasonic's just in a normal little baggy thing. I need to put that like so. Oh crap. They're all just getting lost underneath that flappy bit. I like this cute little tiny screwdriver. I should probably use my own screwdrivers to assemble this because I think it might be a little easier. But you know what? I'm using what they gave me. So if you already have tiny little screwdrivers like I do, I would just use those because These are like super cheap, and you know, the handle is like half an inch long, and so it's just like, it's not great to work on. Actually not all that much tension on here. You can actually just hold that nut. Probably hold that nut in place with your fingers while you turn it. All right, now we can move on to this next part. Now that's through there, up through there. Cool. All right, now we're getting there. Starting to look like something. I gotta wire the sensor. That goes there. And then connects to ultrasonic. Like that. Now it looks like we're actually putting everything together. That's cool. I love these gigantic copper standoffs. There. And next to the power. There. Perfect. There. So you'll notice on this cable the red wire, which is power, 5 volts, that's on the very end on this side, and it's actually on number 2 over here. So it gets offset. So it translates a little bit, so you got to make sure you plug it into the correct one. So you do need to look at your pins. So on this one, the plus is on the very end, so that's going to be this end of the cable. And then feed that through there. And then through there. And then on, where are you, line tracking, notice that 5 volts is actually the second one in. So ground and 5 are switched around. Ground and VN are switched around. So there you go. There's that. All right, it's just about finished. Almost kind of weirdly looks like either like the neighborhood trolley from Mr. Rogers, or like a steamboat, like a sternwheeler paddle boat. I don't know if you squint, kind of has that look to it. And now, this is the very last thing. We finally get to put some wheels on this guy. Yeah, it's just like the ones I used for the Project McQuack, the ornithopter failure that I did for Element 14 a little while ago. More or less the same motors. So here it is. This is the completed Elegoo Smart Robot Car 3.0. I want to thank the folks over at Elegoo for sending this over to me, allowing me to play with it and kind of get my hands on it and see what's going on here. You can watch the full review up here in the corner, or you can click the link down in the doobly-doo and get your own. Just a fun little Saturday afternoon type project here. In the meantime, social media over here, subscribe down here, and down here are the show notes for this episode. My name is Atari, and until next time, tally ho, y'all.